Oh, I've done that. It's fun. I just like being a bit older, like too old to be in diapers. There's a feeling of embarrassment that I find interesting, she said. When my mother and I first arrived in your world, that embarrassment feeling was one of the first feelings I soaked in from a human. It didn't give me the kind of energy that your orgasms give me, but it's an interesting feeling, not sour, like the feeling of shame you have after you finish masturbating in your fake diapers. He choked. She knew everything about him. Sorry, I can read your thoughts, feel your feelings, pretty much experience everything you do. She explained. You see, it's the emotions I love, the feelings. I can read yours and feel yours, and everyone's. It gives me energy. Energy I need to live here, to be able to grow stronger. She told him. You don't seem embarrassed. He told her. Oh, this form. This is the form of a little girl that lived next door to us when we first arrived here, she told him. That girl was embarrassed because she was a bedwetter and had to wear diapers at night time. Her brothers teased her, some of the kids in the neighborhood knew and teased her sometimes too. She explained. What happened to her? He asked. Nothing, she's still alive, still wets the bed too. I couldn't fix that for her unfortunately, even if I wanted to. But every night I could feel her emotions as she was diapered for bed. Her embarrassment of having to wear the diapers, it was a deep intense feeling, it was among the first I experienced here. There was something else though, when she was alone in her room, she actually liked her diapers. And as she got older, she started to have new feelings, like the way you feel when you think about diapers. And well, I felt those feelings too. The girl explained. Seriously? You mean, like she felt good in the diapers, like I do? He asked. Exactly, she said. Wow. He replied. I thought I was the only one in the world that got horny from diapers. Oh, you're not alone. There are millions, all over the world. She said. I can't feel them yet, but my mother can sense almost all of them. She's much more powerful than I am. He was still in shock. Taking it all in was a lot for his brain to handle, so, if you can manipulate reality, why not make the diapers big enough to fit you perfectly as a 16-year-old? He asked. I've done that too, she smiled. If that's what you want, it's as easy as snapping my fingers. She snapped her fingers, and instantly was back in her teen body, naked before him. His head was spinning. She had no shame, not a care at all that he was practically drooling at the sight of her body. She turned, and walked over to the changing table where she picked up one of the diapers stored there. He could see that it was much larger now. This will fit me perfectly, and you as well, I'm sure, she said with a smile. He was becoming aroused at the sight of her standing in front of the changing table, naked, holding the diaper in her hand. He blushed and held his hands in front of his groin.